The true functions of the reptilian brain is meant to be an infinitely dynamic scale, with the ability to give the perfect choice for any situation. To do this, the scale or baseline must include all the possibilities choices from which the thinking mind judges to be the very best or very worst. Our thinking problem-solving mind has for the most part been the only consideration of what is good and what is bad. The thinking brain is a wonderful and important part of a whole, but I believe it was never intended to be a tool to limit or suppress the other necessary aspects of the brains, such as limiting the reptilian baselines, which is necessary for the mammalian brain to make the best possible choice at any given moment. This suppression can be activated in two ways, maybe more. 1. By ignorance, not knowing or not have access to the full range of the reptilian baselines. 2. By conscious intent to limit the reptilian baselines, better known as bad intent or superconsciousness of bad intent, which uses all manner of tool and trick to limit the choices by limiting the reptilian baseline of as many as possible, to restore the full range of possibilities so we can be fully functioning souls in human form, making the best possible choice from nanosecond to nanosecond. We must understand and repair all aspects of our suppress and damage reptilian and mammalian brains and the connection to superconsciousness of loving intent. This pattern of this thinking brain dominant coup of our brains under the control and direction of superconsciousness of unloving intent need to end. This recovery will take the full restoration of the reptilian baseline. Unlimited mammalian choices with the thinking brain at the service of the whole brain, particularly loving super-consciousness of loving intent and unconditional acceptance of the loving nature's mammalian feeling brain, also known as the will. We have been lost to ourselves for a long time. Greedy, power-hungry forces have been enslaving our individual power. Domination is the forcing of other to flow a trail that is unloving. Loving intent guide through attraction and choice. I no longer choose to put any possibility outside loving Dharma, right time, right place, and I forgive myself for the judgments involved. I no longer choose to allow bad intent to consciously or unconsciously control my thinking brain, and I forgive myself for the judgments involved. I no longer choose to allow my thinking brain to limit my reptilian or mammalian brains, and I forgive myself for the judgments involved. I no longer choose to hold the thinking brain's brainwashing to limit the full range of possibilities in all part of the loving brain, including that of a free from being dominating thinking brain, and I forgive myself for the judgments involved. I no longer choose to hold the thinking brain dominance constructs of laws and money that do not include the full loving input of loving aspect of the human self and soul, and I forgive myself for the judgments involved. Wilson. Thanks for listening to Full Human Potential. GH.